was a funny old race. There were so many big, strong brakes going,
Yeah.
but everything was just coming back.
Yeah, I think that was partly down to, like, obviously, if there was a ribble in it, then Tekka's was going to chase. And to be honest, there was a few moves that Alec was in, and say like Jim was in, or Max was in, and obviously it was just me and Bostock just like riding around with each other basically. But you know, I did a few little, like, well, not little, but like big attacks. But
Well, that last one,
yeah,
where
the
you
last
crossed to the break.
yeah, that was like my sort of last sort of ditch attempt to like try and get away on my own, to try and win. Because I think Bostock's probably got the upper hand when it comes to a sprint, but I think
still had the legs though to get second.
Yeah, I was maybe if I hadn't have done that, it might have been a little bit different. But I think you got to play to your strengths a little bit, and I thought if I can get to that move, and then maybe I kind of wasn't even thinking about winning, just sort of getting to the move and maybe like driving a little bit. But your mentality is a bit different when you just try to bridge across for like 4 laps and then you eventually get there. I kind of just sat on for a bit too long, and then that meant that Bostock got across, and then obviously I'm not going to ride if Bostock's there. It's just, it makes it a bit negative, but that can't.
Well, you've won here before. How does it compare to those days? I mean, because it looked really quick out there.
Yeah. Someone asked me this the other day, and I think it's just as quick, just as hard, but I think there's maybe just a few, the guys that are in it to win are maybe just like a bit fewer. But I think personally this year, I think it's definitely been on the up. The crit scene especially. So hopefully we can build on this into next year, in the years after, and hopefully the scene will be back on the upwards trajectory.
You obviously like this course because you've won here before in second today.
Yeah, I do like it. Very bumpy finish, right? But,
I hear from the girls. Yeah.
I actually punctured halfway through. Obviously, tubeless tyres sealed it a little bit, but the first time I attacked, I went down a massive pothole, and I've lost about half the pressure in my tyre, but.
You still went round corners at a million miles an hour?
Well, I think it was actually a bit better going around corners. a bit grippier, so. But no, yeah, good evening. I think the Bostock won. Can't argue with that. Second, it's
still been a good season.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, so. Yeah, so.
You're still leading.
Well, yeah. Just have to see what we can do at Beverley. Hopefully, this is quite a fast, good.
Are you old enough to remember Beverley?
No, I don't think so. I think that was before my time as a senior rider, So I was just talking to Graham Briggs before, and I'm pretty sure that was before I joined Wigan. So
That seemed like a while.
So
It's in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Thank you.